F1 2021 सीजन भाई साहब, ये सीजन में ऐसा ड्रामा था कि भाई नेटफ्लिक्स को ड्राइव टू सर्वाइव सीरीज में बस एडिट करके डालना है, कुछ एक्स्ट्रा मसाला डालने की जरूरत नहीं है। तो आज मैं आपके साथ शेयर करने वाला हूँ टॉप 5 ग्रेटेस्ट ड्रामा ऑफ F1 2021 सीजन। मेरे लिए भाई सबसे पहला बड़ा ड्रामा सिल्वरस्टोन रेस में था, जहाँ पे रेड बुल मोस्टली बाहर हो गई थी रेस में से, और वो हैमिल्टन और मैक्स का लैप 1 के अंदर जो क्रैश था भाई साहब, रोंगटे खड़े हो गए थे।
Crazy, Hamilton got a better drive off the loop. He will be faster down the Wellington straight into Brooklands.
Not going to get a chance to weave because already Hamilton is with him. They almost touch. They go into Brooklands. Verstappen stays ahead. The crowd roar their approval for this. The two championship contenders giving it everything.
It's not over yet because Hamilton gets another slipstream all the way down the old pit straight into Copse Corner. These are critical corners for this Grand Prix.
Hamilton's going to try again, this time on the inside, and comes and then touch. Verstappen is out of the race, and that's a big crash into Copse. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen coming together. Hamilton continues on. Charles Leclerc now leads the British Grand Prix.
That's not what you need. Just turned in on me.
I think Hamilton was far enough up the inside to have earned the right to some space. He thinks he's got the inside covered and then turns in. Wouldn't have really have known where Lewis was exactly at 180 miles an hour. Will a car make the apex from the inside like that? It's very dirty, but that's you've got to keep your car under control. It's a very, very close call.
अभी हम बढ़ते हैं इस सीजन के सबसे बड़े रेस स्टार्ट मैडनेस पे, जहाँ पे भाई साहब बोटास ने पूरी रेस की काया पलट कर दी थी। और ये रेस में एल्पिन और एस्टेबान को पहला रेस विन मिला था, और वो अलोंसो का हैमिल्टन के ऊपर डिफेंस रेस में 4 चांद लगा दिया था, और साथ में वेटल का पहला पोडियम फिनिश एस्टन मार्टिन के लिए, और फिर उसका डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन कौन भूल सकता है, ये हमारा हंगरी है।
Bottas doesn't. Verstappen's already nearly alongside him, and there goes Lando Norris down the inside. It is Hamilton ahead of Verstappen. Bottas has dropped 3 or 4 places, and there's Lando Norris touched, and into each other goes Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez, and that's the Alfa Romeo and Alfa Tauri getting caught up as the McLaren spun round with the Ferrari as well.
It's Bottas who messes
and then
it up.
into Max Verstappen goes Lando Norris. Perez gets caught up in all of that as well.
We are sorry guys, that's it.
He just brakes way too late and causes the entire mess.
Left front puncture.
That was a big impact, no?
Yeah.
Incredible that Max Verstappen car is still halfway able to drive.
Front's completely blocked up.
Try and pull over to the right if you can.
So sorry.
They didn't stop. 22.
Yeah. We need to stop.
मैक्स और हैमिल्टन का वो क्रैश लैप 26 मोन्जा में भाई साहब खतरनाक था वो, और अपने हनी बैजर डैनी रिक का वो रेस विन और मैक्लेरन का डबल पोडियम फिनिश इतने साल बाद, बेहतरीन रेस थी इटली की वो।
Hamilton comes out onto the racetrack now. And is he going to be ahead of Lando Norris? That's the big key. No, he's not. And there's Max Verstappen right behind Hamilton into the first chicane. Once again, it's wheel to wheel. Hamilton and Verstappen. Oh. And this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out. And they are both out.
That's what you get when you don't leave the space.
As Hamilton came from his pit stop, rejoined the racetrack, Lando Norris was ahead, and in their desperation to stay ahead and to get ahead, the two championship protagonists have taken each other out of the Italian Grand Prix.
Okay, so switch off the engine, please, Lewis.
What a bizarre incident. Absolutely bizarre.
Well, it's been brewing all season, this fantastic title scrap between Verstappen and Hamilton. They have come to blows on more than one occasion. This, though, the first time they've both taken each other out of the race.
F1 का सेकंड लास्ट रेस, दोनों टाइटल कंटेंडर्स की गर्मा गर्मी इस रेस में भर भर के देखने को मिल रही थी, शब्दों में बयान नहीं कर सकते। और मैक्स का वो फ्लाइंग लैप क्वाली में जो कि एक क्रैश के कारण उसका छूट गया, भाई साहब नेक्स्ट लेवल पेस थी उसकी। और जेडा का F1 डेब्यू नेक्स्ट लेवल हुआ 3 रेस स्टार्ट के साथ। और FIA का रेडियो एडिशन ने तो F1 में 4 चांद लगा के रख दिया उस रेस में।
Championship leader, he is 8 points up on Lewis Hamilton going into this race weekend. Hamilton and Bottas at the moment are first and second on the front row as Bottas goes second fastest, but Verstappen can spoil the Mercedes party and ruin that one too as he hits the wall right at the final corner. Max Verstappen hits the wall and pole position slides out of his grasp. Gaining on Max Verstappen, he's going to go for the move here. Lewis Hamilton trying to get into the lead of the race. They go wheel to wheel into the first corner. Verstappen has to bail out. Lewis Hamilton has to bail out. Verstappen ends that sequence with a bigger lead over Lewis Hamilton.
Max doesn't like to yield, does he? He'll use any part of the racetrack.
So let's give the position back to Hamilton. Obviously, do that strategically. Give the position back.
Both are giving it absolutely everything. I get the feeling it's going to happen again. Oh, they've touched and they've collided. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. How much damage on Hamilton's Mercedes? What has happened there? Verstappen being told to give the place back to Lewis Hamilton. Slowed down on the straight. Hamilton ran into the back of the Red Bull. Just what is going on here in Jeddah tonight?
फाइनल रेस 2021 सीजन का सबसे बड़ा ड्रामेटिक रेस था। पेरिस का हैमिल्टन पे डिफेंस प्रूव कर दिया कि वो रेड बुल की सेकंड सीट क्यों डिजर्व करता है। और वो साइंस का पोडियम फिनिश जिसकी किसी ने चर्चा ही नहीं करी। भाई साहब अबू धाबी रेस एक जबरदस्त टाइटल डिसाइडर रेस रहा है।
Which leaves Verstappen with a lot of work to do then. Is there any more debris to clear up? We're halfway round already.
Race control are now saying lapped cars to overtake the safety car.
And it's ending. And it's ending. Wow.
Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen side by side. Hamilton will be ahead. Verstappen is absolutely desperate to get on with this on that soft compound tyre. We're going to have one lap of racing to decide the championship in 2021. Hamilton has the advantage. Verstappen has the faster, fresher tyres. And we have got 3.2 miles of racing action all the way to the checkered flag as the crowd roar the drivers on to the final lap of this race, and Verstappen sets after Hamilton. Is it going to be a first world championship for Verstappen? Is it going to be an 8th world championship for Lewis Hamilton? Where can Verstappen try and get past Hamilton? First overtaking zone is normally down into turn 5. Is Verstappen far enough back? He's going to make the lunge down the inside. Hamilton sees him coming. It's a late lunge by Verstappen, who takes the lead of the race. Verstappen now snatches the championship trophy from Lewis Hamilton, who's trying to fight back.
No DRS for 2 laps, so Lewis Hamilton will not get the rear wing open. Now he's going to go down the outside. If Verstappen keeps it tight and neat, but he hasn't, he's gone a little bit wide.
This is going to be manipulated, man.
This race that started with controversy is ending with controversy. Here comes Lewis Hamilton though, down the back straight. He's got a slipstream. He almost touches Verstappen. They almost make contact into turn 9. Verstappen stays ahead of Lewis Hamilton. They have shared a brilliant championship battle, but the championship can only be won by one, and it's going Dutch in 2021. Max Verstappen, for the first time ever, is champion of the world. Oh my Lord, Max! Oh my
Yes! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Woo! Yes! Oh my God!
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right. Mikey, what was that? You need to reinstate the lap before, that's not right.
Toto?
Yes.
It's called a motor race, okay?
Sorry?
We went to car racing.
तो दोस्तों इस वीडियो के लिए इतना ही था। अगर आपको मेरी वीडियो पसंद आई तो वीडियो को जरूर लाइक कीजिए, अपने दोस्तों का शेयर कीजिए, और चैनल पसंद आया तो चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। मैं हूं प्रशांत यादव, आप देख रहे थे द इंडियन कार शो। मैं आपको मिलता हूं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। जय हिंद एंड वंदे मातरम।